When I was a kid, my father passed away. My mother remarried and had 2 more children. When I turned 10, I was moved into the attic, which was unfinished at the time. My room had exposed wooden beams, insulation visible on the walls, and a plywood floor. A curtain separated my space from a storage area. Because it was freezing in the winter and unbearably hot in the summer, I had to use a space heater and a fan. My parents didn't let me invite friends over, and my siblings weren't allowed in my room. During family gatherings, I was told to stay in the guest room instead of my attic space. Back then, I thought it was great. I had my own big room, and no one could mess with my stuff. When I was 12, my family started going on annual vacations without me. They left me home to take care of the cat and the house. When I was 17, during one of their trips, I invited a friend over for the first time. They immediately pointed out how bizarre it was that my younger siblings had fully furnished bedrooms with TVs. There was a comfortable guest room, and yet I was stuck in an unfinished attic with a curtain for a wall and cheap rugs covering the plywood floor. At the time, I shrugged it off because it felt normal to me. It wasn't until I turned 20 that I learned the vacations I had been excluded from were paid for with money from my late father's inheritance. Some of it was used for my necessities, but realizing how the rest was spent really messed with my head. My siblings barely remember any of it, and when I bring it up, they side with my parents, insisting that we were raised well and that I chose not to go on the trips. Even now, it still weighs on me.